What's up, everybody? It's Benjamin again.
And Chris, welcome back.
This part of the episode, we'll be doing a tier list on movies. And not just any movies, but the top 15 highest grossing movies of all time.
What's your favorite genre of movie?
My favorite would have to be action and mystery. What about you?
I love comedies. I like really dark comedies. Some with like a mystery twist to it too.
I see you. So, we're going to get ahead and get started with this tier list. The first movie is... Let it be a good movie.
Let's see.
Let it be a good movie. It is Avatar. And you can tell the way I said it. It's a little,
I think we started with the weak one here. I mean, I appreciate it for the special effects of it.
I mean, it's iconic, but...
Yeah. I mean,
I saw it as a kid.
Yeah.
And even as a kid, I feel like even if I saw it now, it would be kind of boring. So
Seeing it soon, I think it's overrated.
I'm gonna give it a C.
Yeah, we could leave it at a C. I think that's fine. No. Okay. On to the second film. We have over here Spider-Man No Way Home. Spider-Man No Way Home.
S.
S?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it a lot.
The best Spider-Man movie. Spider-Man became the Spider-Man he was supposed to be. Tugged a lot the heartstrings a lot. It's the theater experience is one you're just not ever gonna forget.
All right, I enjoyed it a lot. I don't think it's the best Spider-Man movie, but I will say it's pretty up there. S tier for me.
All right, third time's the charm. Let's see, good movie. Let's see, Avengers Endgame. Endgame's it's got to be S. It's got to be S tier. We're getting a lot of good movies, pretty much. What do you think?
I don't think it's the best Avengers movie. However, I do think it's really solid. So, I mean, I feel like I can meet you in the middle. I feel like maybe we can...
All right. I'll give you an A.
An A,
I'll give you
an A sounds good.
Just for you.
A sounds really good.
All right.
Thank you. Our next film is The Lion King remake.
Oh, looks like live action. Live action is not really my thing.
Not mine either. I think it should have stayed a cartoon. I haven't watched it yet, but...
I mean, the movie was okay. I mean, it still teaches the morals and all, but...
There's no creativity there, you know?
I mean, it was okay,
it looks cool, but
yeah,
come on, it didn't have to be it had to be a cartoon. I would leave it at a D.
D?
That's just me.
Oosh. All hail the king. All right. Fourth, which is going to be, come on. The Black Panther.
Which I think is in S tier. I think it has the best.
Okay, now you're speaking my language. It is the best tier. Like, what they did with the character was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Had a really great villain too, Killmonger. Props to
probably Michael B. Jordan.
For real.
Phenomenal actor.
Yes. Quick, easy one.
Okay, and we have the next film, Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Star Wars. I don't know. I'm not really a Jedi guy.
You know
what about you?
I like the Star Wars movies. This one's very controversial, very divisive, but I'm gonna say I liked it. I liked it a lot. I thought it took some really good risks, you know? May have been different from what everyone else was thinking, but I thought it was pretty good.
I mean, the trailer looked pretty good. So
you want to leave it at?
I'm gonna give it a B. Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna give it a B. Yeah.
So what do we have next?
Got Frozen 2. Ooh. Frozen.
I haven't watched it.
Come on, let it
I'm
go.
not feeling it. I like the first one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let you. I'll let you take this one.
I mean, the visuals were great, and I love how they tried to do more with the princesses. So I'm gonna give it a C. Yeah, because you can never go wrong with the first one.
Yeah, it sounds pretty average.
Right.
All right. So the next film we have is Furious 7.
The Furious 7. You can never go wrong with a Fast and Furious movie, and there's so many.
The best popcorn. One of the best popcorn movies.
Yeah,
honestly.
I mean, the 8th one was one of my all-time favorites, but the 7th, second, right behind.
Of course.
So I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a B.
B.
I'm gonna give it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Next we have, drum roll, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Now, I know you're not a big Harry Potter fan. I'm going to say I thought it was a great closer to the franchise.
I mean, the first one was pretty good, which was the few I've seen. But from what it looks like, and I think he went up against Voldemort?
Yeah, he did.
Voldemort in this one? That was a pretty cool battle, and I did see that fight. So I'm going to give it props. I'm going to give it a B.
Okay. Sounds reasonable.
A B is on a roll today. All right. Next, we have Avengers Age of Ultron. Okay, this wasn't the worst Avengers movie, but it was pretty good in my opinion.
It was pretty good.
Out of all of them?
It was pretty good. I would say a little.
And Ultron, I felt like it was kind of a new take on the bad guys, because they're always fighting people. But now it's like, it's a whole robot. It's their own creation. That's a little, So the action was good. New heroes were cool.
I don't think. I mean, honestly, I think it's the worst Avengers movie. But being
Wow.
the worst Avengers movie isn't a bad thing either. It's still up there. It's still up there. It's still up there.
It's not the worst.
It's not the worst.
It's not the worst.
It's not the worst. I
Okay,
guess. Okay.
it's not the worst. I'm gonna give it a B.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. As long as we
B,
agree.
B, B.
As long as we agree.
right.
That's all that matters.
Okay.
Okay.
The next one's got to be an A.
Jurassic.
Jurassic World. Jurassic World was pretty good. It was pretty good. We can't go wrong there.
It was pretty enjoyable. I mean, I didn't expect Chris Pratt to do a good job at being the protagonist, but I mean, he did it really well. I enjoyed it a lot.
And the graphics with the dinosaurs.
Oh
it's
yeah,
just
no,
cra-
they looked
it's
crazy.
Crazy.
All right.
So,
Guess we could leave it at a.
we're gonna give A chance.
Yeah.
We're gonna give A chance this time.
I
All right.
agree. I agree.
A chance. All right. Who's gonna top Jurassic World? It's going to be Titanic.
No, I watched it as a kid. Didn't think too much of it, but if you watch it recently, you'll understand how much
mean,
of
if
a
you're-
heartbreak and beautiful story it is.
Yeah, I mean, if you're like a romantic type, this is the one for you. For me, it
am
was
the romantic type.
okay. I mean, I like how the old movies bring that nostalgic feel to you.
Mhm.
It's pretty relaxing. Probably a good pastime. I give it a good
Yeah,
pastime. So,
most definitely.
yeah, what do you think it's giving?
I think it's giving. Let's leave it at a B.
A B?
What do you
All
think?
right. I'm gonna give it a C. I'm gonna give it a C.
Agree to disagree, guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's Titanic, but can't beat them all.
You're right. You're right.
Right. Next we have the very first Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
The very first Avengers.
Mm.
Boring.
Boring?
Yeah.
Really?
It
What?
just I don't know. Compared to the rest, it was.
It's just a cool.
okay.
It's a cool
I mean,
origin
it was
story,
the first.
right?
I mean, it was the first movie, and the origins were like I don't know, it felt rushed. You know.
You think
Just
it
a
felt
little bit.
rushed? Let me see. I'm sorry, guys, but I personally enjoy this. Seems a little outdated, but
I mean, okay. I mean, it's the Avengers. So
it
you
is
know
the
what?
Avengers we're talking about.
You know what?
Go for it.
There's just no way this is better than Age of Ultron. I'm sorry.
You see how I was
I'm sorry.
betrayed, guys?
I'm gonna go with C.
I didn't enjoy that one bit. We have Star Wars: The Force Awakens, guys.
The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
It was
Full
pretty
cast,
good, right?
Great graphics, great visuals.
Mhm.
It's amazing.
It might have been similar to A New Hope, but I mean, it's like something. It's like a palate cleanser. No, you need this so that you can go and build off the new movies, right?
Yeah, and I remember just seeing this everywhere. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it an A.
I'll give it an A.
I'm gonna
I'd
give it an A. It's
too.
A work.
It is A work.
It is A work. It's awesome.
So
All right.
now we're at the last
pick,
one.
Last pick. We got. Come on. Infinity War.
That's not Infinity War.
Infinity War.
No, that's an S. I think so. I think that's the best Avengers movie
An
that's
S?
come out. Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
it
that's
is an
the-
S. It is an S. I'm never
Mhm.
gonna forget that theater experience. It
No,
was
not at
amazing.
all. It was probably the most. It was like 10 years in the making, 11 years in the
Yeah, yeah,
making.
yeah.
It's like nothing.
Like even the
nothing
feeling
tops
that you get from watching it, you still get it now. And this came out years ago.
It did.
Like the type of movies that leave that impact on you is just they don't come along that much. So
No, not
this
at
is
all.
just an S. No
We'll leave it
doubt.
at the S for right there.
No doubt. Great movies.
Well,
S. Got to give props to the S's.
yeah, we really do.
All right.
Looks like we completed the tier list. This is what our finished list looks like.
Yeah, of course. This list is based on our personal opinion, but I feel we did a pretty good job.
Thanks for joining us.